Savarkar who chose you or you chose the subject? I made this film out of vengeance, out of a sense of revenge. First thought that I had was that I don't look like him. But as a director, I am autocratic. More such stories are coming out. We all have three faces. All characters that I've ever done, I have found good things in them and bad things in them, including Mr. Savarkar.
If Randeep Hooda is a biopic star,
I'm just a nationalist. आर्म स्ट्रगल इतनी इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं थी तो इतने लोगों को क्यों मारा, क्यों फांसी दिया, क्यों काला पानी पिया?
But moreover, so many other people who are sort of forgotten in this huge stream of history, so to speak.
The hunter writes the story, not the lion. With ideologies shifting, with India becoming more focused, having six-pack abs and going to the gym is not preparation for acting. Hi everyone.
So here we are with our wonderful chief guest and star in our midst. And recently, a lot of us went for the screening of the film Savarkar. And let me tell you, Abhijit ji ne abhi kaha ki your transformation is really, really amazing in that film. But as an artist, what was it that really, really interested you in the Savarkar story, the legend? Was it Savarkar who chose you or you chose the subject?
So I was cast in this movie as an actor, and first thought that I had was that I don't look like him. So why you brought it to me? But when they left and they said that they really want me to play it and no one else, I like roles when people come to me and say that only you can do it and no one else. That's the best way to kind of pique my interest, like an egomaniacal actor that I am.
That's a good thing, actually. That's a good thing.
All actors are like that. But then I thought I was a history buff and I knew about history. And I could not think anything beyond Kalapani and, things like that. So it made me curious and I went and read about him. I read books about our freedom struggle in which there was no mention of the armed struggle. And I said, अगर armed struggle इतनी important नहीं थी तो इतने लोगों को क्यों मारा, क्यों फांसी किया, क्यों फांसी दिया, क्यों काला पानी भेजा? There has to be something. So that piqued my interest, and I made this film out of vengeance, out of a sense of revenge on the fact that his story and many such stories have been swept under the carpet.
A related question. Do you think the time that we are in, we are looking at biopics. Biopics are really big at this moment. These past few years, we've seen so many biopics. Is it that the time is ripe for revision and re-understanding and realigning, especially the icons of Indian independence struggle, particularly, but moreover, so many other people who are sort of forgotten in this huge stream of history, so to speak?
Yeah, I think we had one ruling dispensation for more than 60 years. So there was only one side of history which was glorifying them and their predecessors and everybody. So it happens in every culture. The hunter writes the story, not the lion. So it has been the case. But now with ideologies shifting, with India becoming more focused on and more taking more pride in its identity, more such stories are coming out. And there are a lot of biopics made, but a lot of them are made with a sense of caricature and a sense of whitewashing them and never presenting them in a weak light, never presenting them in a human light, a vulnerable light, which were the things that I tried to do in my movie, where I broke a lot of form. I made him human. My first aim was that when people walk out of the cinema, they should have met Mr. Savarkar. But now things are changing, movie making is changing. We are realizing all across the world, it's not just in India, through social media and the information exchange between people, we are able to access a lot more information, which if we are not a part of the specific field, we don't get to. But now there's a lot more shared. And all across the world, like in the West, they have a Columbus Day in the USA. That was the founding father. Now they're realizing that Columbus never went to America, he stopped at the Caribbean islands. Now they're realizing that Columbus was a slave trader and they're breaking his statues. So there are many, many facets to every human being, and we should not judge people of a time much before us with the same prism or wokeness of the times today. They had their own world, they had their own zamana, so to speak, and but it should be, their lives should be reconstructed, their lives should be observed, to be learned from, and not whitewash them, I think. So it's a ripe time for young people especially. And I made this for young people. I did not make it very complicated, though it was a complicated screenplay.
Randeep, you did, of course, you did Savarkar, you did Sarabjit, the patriotic things. But you did Shobraj also, D also. तो डी शोभराज अभी एक ये स्टेटमेंट को भी गलत तरीके से सोशल मीडिया पे आ जाएगा, लेकिन हर एक कैरेक्टर को करना, तो यू डिड सावरकर, यू वर्कड हार्ड फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 2.5 years, you read everything about him. So what is the difference between say protagonist and antagonist के कैरेक्टर रहते हैं और उसको हम लोग स्टडी करते हैं. सो आप एक जगह पे शोभराज कर रहे हो, एक डी कर रहे हो, और अभी आपका ट्रेंड रणदीप हुडा इज अ बायोपिक स्टार. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? एवरी बायोपिक जो
I say no to most projects I get because it all just looks like too much commitment and I don't know much about it. It's not motivated me yet. It's only after I have read a bit about it, learned a bit about it, and if I find something which sparks my curiosity or something which I would like to learn or put myself through, I'll go for it. When I play characters, for me, there is no good or bad in any character. We're all human beings. We all have 3 faces. How many faces? 3 faces. One face when we are absolutely alone, there's nobody around. One face for mummy, papa, friends, right? And one face for people who don't know you, like in your college, your teachers. So similarly, all characters have these faces. What we are exposed to is not necessarily the face we want to see, but all characters that I've ever done, I have found good things in them and bad things in them, including Mr. Savarkar. And I've tried to not balance them out or reason them out. If this is a part of their story and this is who they were, I like it when it's more human, more ambiguous. Like there might be a robber, but he robbed people and give it to the poor. Is that a good guy? You all say it's a good guy, right? You should ask the guy who he robbed. He doesn't think he's a good guy. So similarly, we are good people, bad people, all within ourselves. Like they say in English, there is a saying, there are 2 wolves within us, the good wolf and the bad wolf. And somebody asked, which one wins? It says, the one you feed. So, same goes with all characters. I never thought bad of Mr. Sobraj or Mr. Dawood in that sense, like a human sense, from playing a character point of view. But yeah, people can sit and judge them. The best thing you can do as an artist is to judge less and understand more.
Now after Savarkar, you are director also, you are producer also, you are actor also. You are a photographer also, wildlife. He's a national player of horse riding, right?
Yeah, show jumping and dressage.
Show jumping. So you ride everywhere. So next, what will you do as a actor or as a director or what?
I-
Will produce the film.
I found that
Struggler. I'm a struggler. You know that. I want to know that.
you should say only, sir, only you can produce this film. Then I'll probably do it. I found that me as a director and also as a writer, I am just an extension of me as an actor. These things are categorized as art, and they are. So similarly with wildlife photography, I think I am more and more leaning towards being an artist and then choosing my form as I go along. It's a privilege very few people have, and I'm very grateful that I do have it. But it has come across or come by me sticking very single-mindedly to one art form. Once that art form went well, only can you should digress into others. I found direction a very difficult job in a lot of senses. I enjoyed the scene making, the camera placements, and a lot of things. But being a director is a clerical job. Yeah, it's a clerical job. First, you have to fill out sheets. इसमें कौन कॉस्ट्यूम क्या पहनेगा, किसका कौन सा बर्तन होगा, कहाँ पे होगा. I was like, what? Just do it. But what's in your head? So that was a big thing. I always say this, that as an actor, I was an individual tennis player. And then, due to circumstances, they made me a captain of the football team. And you know what my job was? To make everyone play individual tennis. So it was a hell of a job, but I enjoyed it a lot. I felt like God. I felt like God. इसको छोटा दिखाओ थोड़ा, कैमरा नीचे करो. इसको थोड़ा और गरीब कर दो. इसको थोड़ा और अमीर कर दो.
No problem, Randeep. But still, you won the match.
There is also a very strong association when we think of Randeep Hooda, is that he really gives the character 200%, so much so that sometimes his own health and life faces these struggles. Why does an actor need to go so deep into his subjects that he has to be hospitalized, he tears ligaments, he breaks bones, and so on?
My mother asks me the same question. She's sick of me. When I was doing Sarabjit, she left Bombay and she said, I'll never come back. She used to torture me by making this ghee wala parathas and puris every morning. And I'll be starving. But, I'm not a masochist. I do not sit there and think that I'm going to inflict this pain upon myself and that suffering is going to cause my art. No, not at all. I do not think like that at all. I think that's a very, as I said, masochistic way of doing it. I usually get excited by the story, both in this one, in Do Lafzon Ki Kahani, where was another very muscular transformation, which takes a lot of time, and with Mr. Savarkar's biopic. I did not think that I will have to go through this kind of a transition till I have agreed to do it. Now, once you've agreed to do it, then, you look at it and he says, okay, I'm a big, broad-shouldered Haryanvi Jat. How am I going to look like Chitpavan Brahman, Mr. Savarkar, who was much shorter than me? Then I go, oh, damn, I'll have to do Sarabjit again. And then that's not enough. That's not enough, because that was a different character. It's a whole different character. This man has got world views. He's got views about everything. And so it should be the job of every actor. I should not be an exception. It should be a job of every actor, A, to look the part. Having six-pack abs and going to the gym is not preparation for acting, right? That's a preparation for photo shoot, And you should be able to let go of your vanity, when required. It's very hard for all of us human beings. Forget actors. Actors are the most vain people you'll ever meet. Also, to have a point of view of that character towards the world. It's like my wife now and my parents before that, a lot of friends before that, have always, a lot of times been very offended or disappointed with my worldview and that's coming because I am changing my thought process to suit the thought process of the script or that. And the only way I know to not worry about it while I am doing the emotional part of acting is to practice it over and over and over and over again. Till if somebody wakes me up in my sleep, I'm doing that. Like whether it is changing accents, whether it is, many things that one has to do.
Let's open the floor to questions.
हवा में प्रणाम।
कड़गी है तू हरियाणा की है?
हरियाणा से कोई तो भी आया है।
मैं हरियाणा से
अच्छा
ही हूँ।
थैंक यू। मेरा एकदम से दिल खुश हो गया था मराठे के बीच में हमारे गांव वाले भी आ रहे हैं।
हाँ जी, पहले तो हवा में प्रणाम।
हवा में
मुझे
प्रणाम,
तो
हवा में।
आपके सारे मूवीज बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं। आपकी एक्टिंग भी बहुत अच्छी है, मुझे बहुत पसंद है।
थैंक यू।
उससे भी आगे जाके कहूंगी कि मेरे बच्चे मुझसे जलते हैं कि मैं आपकी मूवी हर बार देखती रहती हूँ।
अच्छा,
फिर मुझे पूछना है कि आपको आपकी सारी मूवीज में से कौन सी मूवी अच्छी लगती है? बहुत अच्छी, जिसमें आपने बहुत स्ट्रगल किया है, बहुत मेहनत की है। मेरी पसंदीदा मूवी है हाईवे। आपकी बोलिए।
देखिए मैं सावरकर से उभरा नहीं हूं, मेरे को वही अच्छी लगती है और मैं एक्चुअली अपनी मूवीज देखता नहीं हूं। क्यों नहीं देखता हूं? क्योंकि मैं बहुत ग्रेट हूं? नहीं, इसलिए नहीं। मैं अपनी मूवीज इसलिए नहीं देखता हूं क्योंकि खुदा ना खास्ता मैं अपनी किसी चीज से इंप्रेस हो गया तो वही मेरा अस्तित्व बन के रह जाएगा।
क्या बात है।
आपको आपका पर्पस कैसे मिला और हमें अपना पर्पस कैसे मिल सकता है?
पर्पस क्या होता है लाइफ में? हर चीज जो हम करते हैं हम किसी ना किसी इंटेंशन से करते हैं, राइट? तो पर्पस आपको तभी मिल सकता है जब आपके पास एक गोल हो। गोल होगा तो उस तक जाओगे ना, गोल नहीं होगा तो ऐसे इधर हेडलेस चिकन की तरह घूमोगे, ये भी पर्पस वो भी पर्पस। वो यंग एज में करते हैं लोग, विच इज अ गुड थिंग, विच इज एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन, और आपको ट्राई करनी चाहिए सारी चीजें। मेरे को कैसे मिला था उससे शायद आपको प्रेरणा मिल जाए। मैं स्कूल में मेरी सिस्टर जो कि इस पिक्चर में मैडम कामा का रोल कर रही हैं, वो एक हमारा इंटर हाउस कंपटीशन होता। हमारे स्कूल में ड्रामेटिक्स डिपार्टमेंट बहुत बहुत बड़ा होता था। वी यूज्ड टू हैव लाइव हॉर्सेस ऑन स्टेज। तो उसके अंदर एक प्ले किया था जेट्स एंड शार्क्स करके, जिसमें मेरी सिस्टर को बेस्ट एक्ट्रेस का प्राइज मिल गया और मैं पीछे बैकग्राउंड में खड़ा होता था। तो सब लोग तालियां बजा रहे उसके लिए, मैं वहां बैठ के ये कर रहा था। मैं कहा इसको मिल सकता है तो मेरे को भी मिल सकता है। वहां से मेरी शुरुआत हुई थी और मैं स्कूल में 2 चीजें करता था जिसमें मुझे रुचि थी, घोड़े, घुड़सवारी और एक्टिंग, और आज भी मैं वही करता हूं। तो शायद जो आपको अच्छा लगे, जो भी आपकी रुचि है, जो भी आपका लाइकिंग है, अगर आप वो चीज चूज करोगे तो आपको कभी काम नहीं करना पड़ेगा जिंदगी में। तुम्हें अपने मजे लेने के लिए, अपनी रुचि को फॉलो करने के लिए लोग पैसे देंगे। क्यों? क्योंकि अगर आपको उसकी रुचि होगी तो आप उसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे, उसके साथ एंगेज करेंगे, उसको प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, और एक दिन लोग बोलेंगे अरे क्या टैलेंटेड आदमी है यार।
हाँ बोलो।
Hello, sir. So my question is, as an actor, how do you balance staying true to a character while adding your own essence to the role?
By not reading the question from a paper. These are all very flowery terms true to the character, and I am a more of a farmer artist. I'm very practical about what I do. Usually it's all there in the script. If it's not in the script, you should probably not bother about it. And you have to stay focused. I have blinkers on. When I'm doing a part, I don't have social media on my phone. I would like to only watch things the character would watch. I like to talk in the language the character would talk. I would, avoid people. I don't meet people during that time. It's just about staying focused. And then when you finish with that job, then when you party and have fun, it's a bigger joy.
So sir, I've been a big fan of yours since I watched the movie Kick.
Thank you.
तो मेरा question है कि which is that one thing that you cherish from your childhood that brings a smile to your face? तो आपकी कौन सी चीज़ है जो आपको kick देती है कि you should go ahead, and what is that legacy that you would want to leave behind from your work?
For my childhood, that brings a smile on my face is my nani. And
That's so sweet, sir.
she used to give me a strong kick every now and then. So that's that thing. And legacy that I like to leave behind is something that I would not know probably, but as an artist, more purer than others probably.
Agreed, sir. You totally right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You come here to learn everything. You're the same guy.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah. No, you're never going to get anywhere, my friend. Learn one thing. Like Bruce Lee said, I'm not afraid of a man who's practiced 20,000 punches. I'm afraid of a man who's practiced the same punch 20,000 times.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, what's your question, my friend?
So my question to you was, this was the first time that it was a debut film of yours that you have directed. So how was it that you as an actor was different and you as a director? What were you thinking as a director and what were you thinking as an actor?
I'm very different as a director than I am as an actor. As an actor, I'm very generous. I'm very quiet. I really collaborate with everybody on set. I've never really had a conversation with the director on a movie set ever, because I've already had those conversations and the unpleasant ones as well before the shooting begins. But as a director, I am autocratic. I'm loud, I'm impatient, and it's my way or the highway.
Thank you so much, sir.
My question to you is like, how difficult was it to portray Savarkar's life?
बहुत सोच के आया सवाल. It was very difficult, my friend. Like he said, there's Mr. Phadke who had made a movie on him many, many years ago. He also went through hell. Mr. Savarkar's life was difficult, and anything associated with him is not easy, whether it's even reading his books. He writes a sentence so long that by the time you finish it, you have to read it again. So there's nothing easy about Mr. Savarkar. And my biggest focus was not getting his due, the tragedy, even more difficult.
Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, sir, for this wonderful, wonderful interaction.